Alright guys, it's finally time. The O-Dog intake manifolds here, KC tuner, and stage 2 KC turbo. Gonna be getting ready. Got the H-pop last week, I think. I showed you guys that. Got the headlights all figured out and put in here. There. I just got to get these wires ran up and wired in to the fuse box, which is going to be a pain in the butt because I got all my Rocklite wires up there, but we'll get to that. Then once I get all this stuff back on the road and everything, I didn't show you guys, I got these just the other day, and I wasn't sure when I was going to get them. But I got the fittings and line to fix the coolant reservoir. But next thing after that is going to be, once I get all that stuff done that I just mentioned and get the truck back on the road, I got to figure out what's going on with the transmission, why it's leaking all this out. But truck will be back on the road here very, very soon, so definitely exciting, definitely something to look forward to, some content with this truck again. And not just being out here in the shop type of content, actually having good content to make. So, yeah. Then another thing I'm going to do is, you guys, before I was really doing a lot on here, but of course, it's supposed to have two fog lights. The one broke, and this one is partially broke, but it's not all the way broke. So I'm going to put a light bar up here, but I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with it, but we'll see. So once I finish making this video, I'm not going to do it while I'm recording, so it's just going to be kind of boring. I'm going to work on trying to track those wires back a little bit, see exactly where they go to, and figure out. I'm kind of thinking about just trying to delete the one side of wiring and just wire the light bar in on the fog light switch there, but I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, it's coming together. Truck should be making a little bit more power now. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what all goes down with it. So this is the O-Dog high flow intake. Rather than having the bolts that on this intake, all the bolts ran all the way down through the intake, and it has all these little like sleeves that the air goes through. Well, the bolts, you can't really see them, but they bolt down in there, and then there's these plugs that will go into the top side. So it's got heavier flow, better flow. And then of course I had to get a new tuner just because I can't run the same tunes and stuff I have with the new turbo, but definitely should be a little bit more of a rowdy girl, gonna be a little more turned up. I'm really excited to get it back, and I hope you guys are too. Sorry, I keep saying way too much, but yeah, I'm gonna be working on that here. Probably not really doing a whole lot with it until this weekend because it's lovely Ohio weather. I'll pop up a couple pictures over here. It was like 75, 60s about last week or so. Then today it decided it was gonna start off at 65 and end at 22, and then tomorrow the high is 27. So love this Ohio weather. Unfortunately, if you're familiar with truck culture at all, I missed FP Truck Fest because of this thing 5.0. I was planning on going there. Yeah, I could have went down with the 460, but 460's having issues right now too that I don't think I've went over on the channel. I plan on making a video and going over some of that stuff, and showing some on it. But it's got a fuel problem going on right now. It's still drivable, but it's just not getting as much fuel as what it's supposed to be getting right now, and it's had a couple issues. And my one headlight kind of broke a little bit, but we're making through. So yeah, plans are this weekend we're going to be putting this intake, well, trying to get everything put back together on the truck and hopefully get it running by beginning of next week. Don't know whether all that's going to happen or not, but that's what the goal is, so we're going to try our best. Yeah, big shout out. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but shout out to KC Turbos. Shout out to O-Dog, Diesel, they're helping me out get this thing back on the road. So, well, not get it back on the road, helping me turn it up. But, yeah, definitely. I did say the other night, but again, shout out to CNC Fab for the high pressure oil pump, because they did do me good with the warranty and everything on that, took care of everything basically for me. I just had to send them an end to them, and I got a free return because it wasn't anything I did, it was just a flaw. And they were honest and went very well. So, but I guess I could pull the tuner out of here and show you guys. What the fuck was that? It's nothing special, it's just your typical Edge CTS3 tuner. But yeah, got the new tuner, all the cables and everything. Right now this truck, nothing wrong with it, but right now it's just got the basic SET tuner on it. Typical freaking 6.0 tuner, nothing special. So yeah, now that there's a lot of plans I have for this truck, and both trucks, but a lot of things I want to do with this truck. But now getting to turn it up some, that's going to be one step in the right direction of what I'm wanting to do with it. So we're on the road to there. Definitely some more stuff that'll come with time. Now I'll be able to step the injectors up and stuff on it better and make it more beneficial for the truck and power. But once I get this stuff done, I wouldn't never done all this stuff before getting the transmission leak stopped if it wasn't for the fact that I already had the motor torn apart. So once the motor goes back together and everything, as soon as I get it all back together and get the truck back on the road and everything, I want to start trying to figure out what's wrong with the transmission, where it's leaking from and everything. So you guys will probably help me out some with that and see that. I'm also going to be working on the red truck some once I get this back on the road. So a lot of things, a lot of plans. I haven't forgotten about the bike over here. I just haven't got the tank cleaned out on it yet because I've been busy with other things. Went out to my buddy, well, you all know Kalen. Went out there and had a bonfire with some friends and stuff. Had a lot of things going on over the last week or so. But plan on hopping back on the channel a little bit. I apologize for not posting for so long. It's been a few days, but once I get all this stuff going back together, I'll be recording some, and yeah, then once the truck's back on the road, we'll be making some content with it. She should be a nice rowdy girl. So, but thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like, comment and subscribe, really helps me out. Share it with a friend. If you got any suggestions, anything you want to see on the channel, anything you want to see with the trucks, let me know. I really appreciate all the support and help from you guys, and it helps me out a lot. Thank you. Have a good night.